Mm. You left when I needed you most. Turned my heart into a ghost. Said I need space, I need time. While I was losing my mind, I begged you not to let go, but you already said no. And silence became your reply, while I learned how to survive. Every night I fell apart, pieces breaking in the dark. Still you chose to walk away, like I'd be fine someday. You don't get to break me, then miss the person I become. So don't come back when I'm healing. Don't interrupt this feeling of learning how to breathe again without you as my friend. You had your chance to stay, but you chose the easier way. Now I'm rebuilding what you stole from the inside of my soul. I stopped checking my phone at night, stopped hoping for your goodnight, stopped romanticizing pain like it was something to gain. I started eating better days, started changing my own ways, and slowly, piece by piece, I found a little peace. Funny how I used to think I'd drown without you in the deep, but I learned I float just fine even when you're not in my life. And the hardest truth I know is I don't need you anymore. So don't come back when I'm healing. Don't disturb this new beginning. I'm not the same person you knew, the one who kept running to you. You left me in my lowest pain. Now I rise without your name, and I won't open that door again, no matter how much it pretends. Maybe you'll realize one day what you threw away, but I can't be your comfort after you became my hurt. I forgive you, but I won't forget. So don't come back when I'm healing. I finally found my meaning, and it doesn't include your lies or the tears I used to hide. You lost me when you walked away, and now I'm okay in a different way. Not because I stopped loving you, but because I started loving me too. Don't come back, I'm finally healing.
Yeah, if you've already moved on, maybe don't read this. I heard you're doing fine these days, like I was just a passing phase, like everything we used to be meant nothing in your memory. But I still feel it in my chest, like I never learned to rest. Every night I lose control, thinking you still own my soul. And I don't even know why I try to act like I'm alright, when every breath still calls your name. Nothing here feels the same, and I don't wanna let it show, but I still can't let you go. Don't read this if you I still check your empty space, like maybe you'll return someday. Even though I know the truth, you're not coming back to me or you. I walk around like I don't care, but you're still living everywhere, in every song, in every sound, in every place you're not around. And maybe I should understand that we were never part of plan, but my heart refuses change, even when it feels insane. And I still replay your goodbye like you never said goodbye. Don't read this if you moved on, if I'm just a broken song, if you don't feel anything when you hear what I still bring. Don't read this, you're free if I'm just a memory, 'cause I'm still holding on, even when you're gone. Maybe I should disappear from the places you might hear, but I still hope somewhere inside I still live in your mind. And if you ever feel the same, even without calling my name, just know I never let it fade. I just stay. Don't read this if you've moved on, if our love is truly gone. But if a part of you still feels what I never could conceal, don't read this if you're okay, 'cause I'm still stuck in yesterday. And even if you're far away, I still stay. Too late, you already read it. I still hear your footsteps in the hallway, like your shadow never really moved away. Every picture on the wall still breathes your name, and every night feels exactly the same. I tried burning all the letters that you wrote, but memories survive inside the smoke. You said forever like it meant something true. Now forever is just me missing you. And I keep talking to the silence, like somehow you still hear me cry. I keep reaching through the darkness, but your ghost just says goodbye. After midnight I still call your name, broken pieces dancing in the rain. You were fire running through my veins, now I'm freezing in the love you left behind. After midnight I still see your face, in every stranger, every empty place. I gave you everything I had to lose, now all I have are echoes after you. The coffee cup you left is still untouched. Funny how small things can hurt this much. Your side of the bed stays cold as stone. Even surrounded, I still feel alone. Everybody says that time will heal, but time just teaches pain to feel more real. And every song on the radio tonight sounds like us before the final fight. Now the city lights keep fading, like the dreams we used to chase. I keep searching for your heartbeat in the emptiness you made. After midnight I still call your name, broken pieces dancing in the rain. You were fire running through my veins, now I'm freezing in the love you left behind. After midnight I still I still love you. Even after all the scars, you became a constellation I can see but never touch. After midnight, the sky still bleeds your blue. Every lonely road still leads to you. I would trade tomorrow just for one more night, one more chance to hold you tight. After midnight, I finally understand. Love can disappear like grains of sand, but even if the world forgets our truth, I'll still hear echoes after you. Echoes after you. Echoes after you. Still loving you after midnight. I was lost in empty nights, searching for a little light. Then you walked into my life, and suddenly the world felt right. Every laugh, every smile makes my hard days worthwhile. And when you hold on to my hand, I feel stronger than I am. 'Cause every moment next to you feels like a dream that came true. You feel like home, like where my heart belongs, like every broken part of me finally found its song. When the world gets cold, you keep me warm inside. No matter where this life may go, I'll stay right by your side. You're my sunrise after rain, the only one who heals my pain. And every time you look at me, I fall in love repeatedly. I love the way you say my name, like no one else could sound the same. And every little thing you do makes me want forever with you. Late night talks and morning kisses, you're everything my soul was missing. And if tomorrow never came, I'd still be thankful that you stayed. 'Cause loving you feels natural, like stars belong inside the blue. You feel like home, like peace inside my bones, like every lonely road I walked was leading to your soul. When my world falls apart, you rebuild my heart again. And every second spent with you feels like heaven never ends. You're the melody I need, the air my heart will always breathe. And every time you hold me close, I know I'll never be alone. If forever is real, then I found it in your eyes. And if love has a meaning, it's the way you hold me tight. I don't need a perfect life as long as you are mine. 'Cause every day beside you feels like the best part of my life. You feel like home, my safe place in the storm, the one my heart will always
shining someday, and time slowly fades away. Just remember, one thing is true: my heart will always belong to you. I built a version of you in my mind that never really existed, and I waited for it like it was real. I waited for the better days in you, the apology you never said, the change I kept imagining inside my head. I kept believing you'd become something you never were, like love could rewrite your nature if I waited longer. But people don't transform because we hope they do. And I was loving a possibility that was never true. Every time you stay the same, I called it temporary phase, while slowly losing myself in endless waiting days. And I finally understand it now, what I refused to see. I wasn't loving who you were, I was loving who I wanted you to be. I'm not waiting for the version of you that never came. Not anymore, not again. I stopped rewriting your story to protect myself from the end. I'm not waiting for the version of you that never came. That apology in my dreams, that change I kept imagining between reality and in-betweens. And letting go of that illusion feels like finally seeing through. I'm not waiting for the version of you that never came. I'm letting go of you. I stopped collecting excuses, stopped defending what you did, stopped calling inconsistency something I should forgive. Because truth doesn't need protection, it doesn't hide or pretend. It just shows you clearly where something doesn't end. And I was holding on to hope like it was proof of love, but hope without reality is never enough. Now I see it without emotion, without distortion in my view. You were always just yourself, not the version I gave you. 'Cause love built on potential always collapses in time, when reality finally replaces what we design. I'm not waiting for the version of you that never came. I stopped counting some days, I stopped building futures on words you didn't say. I'm not waiting for the version of you that never came. And it doesn't hurt like before, it just feels like waking up from something I ignored. And now I stand in truth without needing you to change. I'm not waiting for the version of you that never came. I stepped out of the maze. Maybe healing is this moment when you stop negotiating with reality, when you finally accept people are not who you imagine them to be. Now my heart stops reaching for something that won't arrive, like I finally stopped surviving inside a lie. I'm not waiting for the version maybe the hardest goodbye is not to a person, but to the version of them you created just to stay. I'm okay. I used to search for reasons why you left me there without a try, turning every little flaw into something I once saw. But now the silence tells me more than anything I asked before. And I don't need your version to understand what's true. It wasn't fate, it wasn't timing. It was you slowly declining what we had into the past, without the will to make it last. And clarity doesn't always come with noise or setting sun. I think I finally understand you were never fully in my hands, and love doesn't leave like that unless it never came back. And I don't blame you like I did for every truth you tried to hide, 'cause I finally see it through. It wasn't all on you. I stopped asking what went wrong, stopped replaying the same song, stopped believing I could change something already rearranged. And every piece I tried to fix was just another part I missed. That some things aren't meant to stay, no matter what you say. Now I look at us from far, like faded marks of who we are. Not pain, not hate, just what it was, without the endless because. And I don't need to rewind what I've already defined. I think I finally understand you were never fully in my hands, and what I thought was destiny was just reality. And I don't feel that heavy past, it didn't ever last, 'cause I finally see it through. It wasn't all on you. Maybe I was holding on to something already gone, and now I can't let it be without it hurting me. I think I finally understand. I don't need to make demands on a story already done. I am no longer the one, and I don't chase what isn't true. I just walk away from you, 'cause I finally see it through. And I understand. I understand. And I'm okay. I used to count the seconds late at night, waiting for your name to light. Every silence felt like hope, even when I couldn't cope. I used to keep my heart on hold, like you might come back before it goes cold. But time kept teaching me the truth. You were never coming through. And every message I raised was another step I had to take away from the version of me that still believed in you and me. Now I see what I ignored. I was waiting for a closed door. People slip right through your hands. I stopped replaying what went wrong. Stopped crying to the same old song. Stopped thinking I was the reason for you leaving every season. You had your chance to stay and fight, but you chose to disappear from sight. And I was left to rebuild everything you it hurts, but I won't go back to loving someone who lacks. I'm not waiting anymore, not standing in emotional war. If you cared, you would have shown, instead of leaving me alone. And now I breathe without your name, without your love. Letting go of your hand. I thought I'd never survive this. Thought losing you would ruin me, but I'm still here, and that says everything. I'm not waiting anymore. I closed that chapter, locked that door. You were a lesson on my fate, a love I had to escape, and now I'm stronger than before. I don't need you anymore, 'cause I finally understand I belong to myself again. I'm not waiting, I'm finally